You know, the older I get, the more I realize I don't really know what the hell is right to do in life. But nobody is, you know, and that's the problem I see. We're all insecure. We don't know the right answer to everything. We don't know what will make money and things like that. So we go out searching and asking other people. Well, and because we're insecure, you know, we think that they have, somebody else knows some magic, you know, and they have the answer, things like that, but they don't. And like this next interview epitomizes that for me. This is an app that brings your friends together, you know. I mean, it's not like Facebook and stuff like that. It's really more than that. It's really to get you out of the house and do things with other people on a spontaneity time. It's sort of like Uber, you know, if you have a free car, you could log it on to Uber and you can make money with that car, you know. Well, the same way, you have free time, you log on to this and you say, yeah, I want to go to a movie, and all the people, hey, yeah, I'm up right now to go to a movie. Yeah. So, I mean, if someone said to me, God, I don't know if that's going to work and things like that, and I couldn't advise. I mean, I'd give them my opinion, but that doesn't say whether it's going to work or they can make money on it. And I would have been wrong because I didn't think something like this. Oh, who needs it? Man, they got $25,000 in a couple of weeks on the internet. People throwing money on it. Hey, I like this idea. Why don't you finish it? Here's money to help you finish it because it's great. You know, it's called collude. You know, so you're in collusion together, you know, with other people. And that's why it just shows that, man, you have to have an open mind about anything. And also, you can't trust the experts. You can't tell, you know, you ask somebody, what do you think of this idea? And they say it's lousy and it's not going to make money. Maybe they're not going to buy it. But what the hell? That's one person out of 9 billion people in the world. And you have access to all those billions. I guess it's, what is it, 6 billion or 9? It's going to be 9. It's 6 billion now or something like that. And so all those people now on the internet, so who cares what one person? And one expert, man, you know, experts really, you know, get their expertise or whatever because they have to make you believe they know some magic. Because you're not going to pay them a lot of money, you know, if you think they're guessing. But their only honest answer is they don't know. They have to be guessing. Nobody could tell. Look at the smartest brains in the world were on Wall Street thinking that that was going to last forever, and it went down the toilet, right? And these are people with PhDs from Harvard running this stuff, you know. Nobody knows, man. That's why, you know, it's really, you want to get information from other people and to see if you're doing something, you know, that you didn't see in a blind spot or whatever. But relying on somebody else about their idea of your success or failure is nuts. It's absolutely crazy. You know, they don't even know what the hell to do themselves. How can they tell you what to do? You know, they think they're guessing. It changes every day. We live in a world, man, that is changing by the second. Nobody knows. Look, who would have thought that, you know, the Washington Post would go out of business? You know, the New York Times is next. You know, ABC, NBC, CBS, they're almost nowhere. Nobody watches those things anymore. You know, God, or who would have thought that gay marriages would be legal now? Marijuana is legal. Man, it just, the world. Now we're bringing jobs back from China. We now produce more oil than Saudi Arabia. In my time, man, that would be unheard of. Younger people don't know any different. You know? So that's why just be careful with experts. And now you have a way on the internet to get the real answer. You have an idea about this will work, make money, and you go on the internet, you go crowdfunding sites or something, you know, and you find out, you develop your idea almost just about enough as you tell your father for his opinion, your mother, your aunt, or whatever like that. But you do it on the internet, and then people send you money. So if they send you money, you know it's a good idea. If they don't send you money, you ain't got a good idea. Asking your parents or your friends or relatives. That's what I used to do. I used to show my videos of commercials to my friends and relatives, and I'd take their advice and make changes. Then I realized, man, they never bought anything from TV. What am I listening to them for? We're all so tied up in trying to impress other people in our circles, our friends and relatives. Why do we buy a bigger car? Not to get down the street any faster, right? No, it's to impress somebody else, right? Why do we buy a bigger house? It's not to sleep any more comfortable. No. I mean, these big houses are as big as hospitals now. What the hell are you doing? Impress somebody else, right? So most of the things we do is to impress other people. And the only people we want to impress is the customer. So that's what you're here for in your business. So the faster you get to find out what the customer thinks of your product, not experts, not everybody else. And the way to do that cheaper than asking an expert is to get on the internet and get on a crowdfunding site or whatever and find out if they're going to throw money at you. Yeah. And you could do that cheaper than any other thing and get the real answer. So watch this interview, how they did it. With the thing that, man, I had no idea it was going to make money. I'm wrong. Well, Aaron Wagner with collude. And I didn't even know you misspelled collude. You were telling me the English teacher's version of how to spell it. But who cares? We're never going to use it. But we're going to use yours. KOLUD.com. And it's just amazing what you guys have done. I mean, this is something you're just preparing now on a crowdfunding campaign. But it's really a way, you know, to improve productivity at the office. It's incredible. You know, eliminate, you know, loneliness in anybody's life. I mean, connecting people together like they've never been connected. Oh, I got Facebook. But no, you don't got Facebook. It's not like Collude, is it? Now, Collude tells you about, you put in your activities what you love doing, and other people just, hey, I'm ready to do that. And if you're ready, it's almost like Uber, you know, because it's sharing your spare time resources to do fun thing, isn't it? When you have spare time.
That's a great description. One thing I love about Collude, though, is that it's specifically about maximizing the social network you already have. It's not that you need to go out and make new friends. You have plenty of friends already. The problem is you don't know when they're available or if they'd be interested in going out tonight. So step one with Collude is let's help people actually harness all of those relationships they already have. Yep, Collude plans your social life for you.
Wow. And really, so you put ahead of time what you're interested in, too. And it seems that, you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, I'm very active in social media, but this is really getting, it's almost like your personal meetup stuff for not around an activity, but around a person. So it's meetups around persons, right? And then you can say, hey, well, I never went camping. Maybe I'll go with them, you know, because I know I like the people and they're going camping. And instead of calling 80 people you know.
Yeah. Especially since you can only call someone and be turned down so many times before it gets awkward.
Yes, yeah. But more importantly, man, now you had something like for the health professionals, I mean, like people who have, you know, some kind of relationship, I mean, they're just so much more healthier, right?
And it's well documented that loneliness is as bad for our health as smoking or obesity or just sitting around all day. Not only mentally, but physically as well. For example, having a loved one touch your hand has been documented to have positive impact on your health by reducing your blood pressure.
Wow.
So
what's her name? I want to know her name.
So it's not enough that we have connections. Like Facebook is vitally important for knowing what's going on in your friends and family lives, but we need to take it a step beyond that. We need a technology that will put you in contact with your friends and then get out of the way and let you just have social interaction.
So it eliminates, you see that movie Her? You know, the like the Surrey character that this guy falls in love with, the app, the mechanical lady on his app, you know. You know, that these mechanical people are becoming so good. So now it eliminates some, and really for people, it's easy to get lonely because we all work so bloody hard, you know. You know, in this country, I mean, we work like 2 months a year more than any other developed country or something like that.
And there's something to be said for work hard, play hard. Yeah. But when figuring out how to play is just more work, all you're doing is working more. Right. So if you have an instantaneous way of knowing here's what I could go do right now and here are the people I could do it with, you're spending more quality time with the people who lift you up, you're doing more activities you enjoy, and also getting out of your comfort zone a little bit. You don't feel like you're stagnating.
Yes. That's the important thing. I think, we learn from interaction with people who are not normally in our life. I mean, that's where the spirit, I think, comes from, and the creativity. And, that's why we're all crowding around in cities nowadays, too, because that helps, create more jobs and create more excitement and things to do, and we develop faster. And now, but you say also moms. Man, this is ideal for busy moms, isn't it?
Absolutely, because busy moms, for example, how hard is it for them to keep in touch with their old college friends? Like, moms get so busy, the first thing that they let drop is their own personal well-being most of the time. On the other hand, moms who have very young children often deal with isolation because they're stuck in the house all the time with their toddlers who throw tantrums in public. And that's not a pleasant experience for them, so they just stay home. If they could know which of their other moms with kids were available right now, they could invite them over or go over to the other one's house. They can meet together at the park or at the aquarium. But that brick wall you can't see through that keeps you from knowing who's available and what you could do together, it's about time that wall came down.
Well, you're doing it all in this little app. And the video you have on Indiegogo is cute as hell. I don't know who did that in your group there, but that's a clever little video, and anybody's got to see that anyway. And the neat thing about the app, man, this is going to be free, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be free to users.
Wow, that's true. But now you can get in on it for less than, $5 to help you promote. But you're doing something special with a lot of this money, aren't you?
Yes. Well, the first thing is that it will be free to users eventually. Like when it's available, it will be free. But we're going to have a beta period, of course, when we're first launching the app, where we only can let in so many users per day. And so our backers for $5 can be one of those very first to their friends to be on Collude. They can be the ones that giving all of their friends access to Collude and also giving us feedback about how they'd like it adjusted to better accommodate their social lives.
No, and that's part of social media too. You have able to do that now, with these platforms like Indiegogo or whatever. But now, if I contribute more, like $30, I mean, you're hooked up with a nonprofit organization. Explain that process. What's going on?
Yes. Okay, so actually any amount of money that you contribute to Collude, you will have the opportunity to earmark for the nonprofit of your choice. Because imagine that you are really passionate about animal rights. Well, that means that you probably support your local humane society. You know that they have a pet adoption day coming up. We can make sure that that activity, the pet adoption day, is promoted to all of the Collude users within 2 miles of their location who have anything on their list having to do with animals. So it's a really great way to make sure that your favorite nonprofit is getting access to the people that they need access to. Having worked for various nonprofits myself and done lots of volunteer work, getting butts in seats is one of the most difficult things. Like, everybody wants the Syrian refugees to have the resources that they need, but nobody knows what to do about it right now except a few nonprofits who don't have the budget or the wherewithal to educate the masses. So we're hoping that Collude will help bridge that. If you care right now about a particular issue, you can get on, find out what you can do from a local nonprofit about that right now.
Wow.
And our contributors get to decide who those nonprofits are. So if you contribute less than $30, then say you contribute $25, your nonprofit gets $25 of promotion. But if you contribute more than $30, we'll double that promotion.
I see. Wow.
And if you contribute more than, I can't remember, is it more than 100 or more than 50? I think it's more than 100.
I think it is 100. Yeah, it's like triple or something.
Yeah.
Wow. So I get help you with $100, and then $300 because of my favorite nonprofit of services from you guys. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because the goal with Collude is to replace loneliness and apathy with purpose and belonging. You can have people and you can have meaningful things to do with those people right now, provided that we can get people to help us build it.
I understand. So that's what it is. So you got to go to Collude, Kolud. Very easy to spell. Just don't look in the dictionary trying to find Kolud. KOLUD.com. That's how you get to your website. Then you link it to Indiegogo. Man, you're halfway there already. You got a few more weeks. You're gonna make this thing, and then you may even have time to go skiing this winter out in Salt Lake City if all goes well. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. Nice work you're doing and helping us to. No, loneliness, unfortunately, we got so much going on in life and so many people are lonely and we just can't connect. It's so hard. So you're making it easier. That's Kolud, KOLUD.com. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.